paint bucket with water. You know how you guys were complaining about, you know, the fuel thing that was full of water? Yeah, imagine the old paint tin full of water. Delicious. Are you speedrunning, Dev? No, I'm trying to hope that maybe she's not going to die. But I think she's going to die. There was a rag. Hold on. I'm pretty certain she's going to die. And I don't want her to because we just got a bunch of skills from the TV. And we just started again. And I'd really, really like to have a start where my person stays alive for a bit, you know? I don't have a can opener. There's no point taking that. But at the same time, like, you know, I've got a few things that kind of interest me on this map. And I could play with those. It's just that, like, am I dying? You know? Actually, if I can go in the back there, I can wash up these rags. I can swap this over. I should be dying. I was trying to let her sleep so that she could rest, but that wasn't kind of counting. So she kind of woke up in a panic because I assume she's dying. I'll clean up the rags and stuff. It's funny how our characters can survive the most horrific injuries, but easily slightly burnt food is fatal. I know. I couldn't believe that's what killed fucking, was it 7? Number 7? I think 7 was one of my longest lives. And I happened to see a burnt chicken wing in a grill when I was running around. And I'm like, oh, I'll just eat that because it's burnt, right? It's not stale or rotten. So I ate that and she died the next day. And I was just like, what killed her? Because she was high thirst. And I thought legit that she had died from needing water because I'd ignored her water thirst overnight and made her sleep instead. But yeah, anyway, it was probably the nasty burnt thing that she ate that killed her. So that was really frustrating because number 7 was doing great. Now we're back around to number 1. And I don't want to be such a stickler of, oh, I will only play through if she's surviving. But like at the same time, I kind of would really like to get out of like surviving as number 1 with the skills that they get and like survive a bit. I was hoping that there might be an actual weapon back here. I will hydrate, Shadow. I'm actually thirsty for water too. Hold on. I'm like ultra rugged up at the moment. I will stretch. I'm not prawning tonight because I'm a little bit warmer. Like I said, I'm like fully geared up in like all my proper winter stuff because it should be negative degrees by now at this time because it's like it's almost 1. The other thing too is I also would like to know if she's going to die or not because it's almost 1. So the only thing I could do is I could speed her up. Oh, we got food here. I could speed up the time and see if she goes. But I would be better off doing that like outside. Like go make a stand in the street or something. Like I don't know what time it is, but I also want to open up these back doors because I didn't last time and I couldn't get in. So once I've done that, so thank you for the stretch. Just got that done. Characters almost 8. There's just so many potatoes. He died. Yeah, I've heard that you can like die from eating too much stuff too. Oh look, more nacho cheese. We could go take nacho cheese out into a road. There's marmalade and ketchup. What's upstairs here? Because it's not the same place. If this has got offices upstairs, I could expire up there. Oh, that's right. This is a cafe. And I've got the roof. Sorry. I had to sneeze. We could sit up here and see if she expires because she would be relatively easy to fight on a roof. Okay. Let's give her a little bit of time. Let's speed her up. Let's see what happens to her health. Remove bandages. Clean those up. I've got a couple of sets of bandages. So I've got one more that I can clean up. Then I'll go downstairs and I'll wash them up. Thank you. Let's try again. Speed it up. Her health is going up. I just want to know if she's going to die or not. If I have to go downstairs and get her food, I'll wash up the things on her. And it goes again. An emergency starvation scenario, I had to limit time to eat an entire warehouse of potatoes. Jesus. And peas, so it would eventually rot or get looted. Okay, let's take it downstairs and get it cleaned up. And we'll grab a couple of like lollies and shit while we're down there. Because upstairs doesn't have food. I'll come back up here. It'll be fine. Where am I going? The back storeroom has got food. So I can grab a couple of things from here so I can sit up on the roof with those. The only problem I've got is the keeping the rags clean, because there aren't many things that I can tear up here for that. I could take one of those upstairs for water. We can also get a drink when we're cleaning up that stuff. I just don't have a can opener on me because I left it in the car. So all I'm trying to see now is she going to heal up? I reckon I could remove that, and she's probably not bleeding there. On her forearm and her lower torso, I reckon I could take those bandages. If she's only got the bite left, and we could get past that, give me that. What else we got in here? The other thing too is sometimes food makes them unhappy. So I'm trying not to like make them too unhappy. What else we got? We have a fresh corn dog. Oh, that should make her happy. We got fresh burritos and burgers. There we go. It sounds like it was full of contempt. It probably was. I was trying not to sneeze, but I was also like trying to focus on what I was doing. I'll take the couple of burritos upstairs. I would like to see her eat like the burger, but I know I got her a burger somewhere else. But yeah, no, I have like, generally speaking, 2 settings for a sneeze, and that one was like the third in between layer. Usually I've either got like a delicate tiny sneeze, or I have like some kind of a sneeze that's going to paint a wall. And I wasn't feeling like it was either one of those. It was like a halfway in between kind of thing. And I'm guessing it's just because like I'd had a drink of water. And as I had the drink of water, I kind of like, I don't know, probably like, I don't know, moved my nose and stuff in the process of like drinking water, or like took a moment to like exclusively breathe through it or something. I don't know. How many we got? We got 2 bandages, and we should have 2 clean rags, and we've got food, and she's got water. I'll get you another drink before I go upstairs. And the reason why I want to sit her upstairs is I don't want to try to fight a zombie in a potentially dark room or a confined space. I can fight him upstairs. So, yeah. Am I allowed to talk? I don't know. You seem to be able to. Welcome back, Knightley. Let's get you up here, and let's get you out and around the corner. Okay. Let's sit your ass back down up here. The other thing, too, is if it goes to nighttime, I don't have to worry because she's up somewhere where zombies can't get to her. Alright, let's get you some food. Where did I put the... There's the burritos. If you don't mind chowing down on a burrito, we'll get you sped up. Okay. I'll have to change her bandages and stuff as we go. Let's put the better bandage on that's going to give her a bit more time. I'm going to have Anime Girl Q sneeze, or Thunderous, the 3 blocks area affect a grandpa sneeze, no in between. Well, yeah, that's basically like the setting. Okay, the better bandage, if it's going to do something, it's going to do whatever. She's down to minor damage. That's interesting. Okay, could she sleep here? I remember her not being able to sleep in this building at all. Like, I had to take her somewhere else for her to be able to sleep, even though she's, like, very tired. She is thirsty again, so let's crack open that drink. That way I don't have to go downstairs, and I don't have to change the bandage yet. If I keep giving her food and drink, she might not die. We're also at like 1 a.m. too, so I'm at like the time that I want to like stop. But I want to see if she's going to survive or not. Let's give you another burrito. The only problem is I can't get her to sleep here, and I don't know if there's a house down the road that would be better. Since we've got light, I could make her move. So I guess let's go for that. I'll grab a couple of soft drinks and the burgers, and I'll go down the road. And I'll clean up my stuff down there. Wait a minute, my burgers were over here. Okay, give me those. What else we got here? We've got bubblegum soda. We'll take that with me because I can top that up. And I could go out this door. Make sure to shut the door behind you. There we go. Alright, let's go for a run down the way. There should be a house just down here. There's a pathway. Nice. Yeah, there's a house just here. Now, I don't know if this is safe or not. Hold on, is that keys? Cavalier Nala. Hold on. What have we got? Is that one? Should be that one. Might be the taxi. Yeah, it's this one. Hold on. Interesting. We got a second car. Well, there's technically 3 cars in this area. What I might do is I'll leave the key in it, because when it comes down to cars... Oh man, that's mostly shit. But when it comes down to cars, having the keys on me makes no fucking, like, use for later. Because I'll either... Give me that. I'll either need it... Like, I'll either need the key or I'll need a ability to break into it, you know? So, okay. Very nice, there's no alarms. I appreciate that considering I don't have anything to fight with. You know, it's going to be just a push and stomp situation in this place. I was going to say, I'm like, that just looked like a little, like, end bit. Okay, that wouldn't be a bad room. If we could clean up in the shower, that'd be great. You know, it would be really nice to be able to come into a shower and just be able to wash yourself regardless of, like, anything. I'll clean myself up. And we'll see how we go. I also don't know if... I definitely don't have, like, additional soap. If I could clean up the rag afterwards and... What else we got? It would be nice if I could clean up my other stuff. I don't have soap. Not enough soap for shower to clean clothing. Okay. But I could at least clean, like, the blood and shit off myself. Is this going down? I can't tell. I'm keeping an eye on it, but I can't tell yet. Showing a few clothes on his peak Zomboid player character energy. I can't imagine taking the items off, stepping into a shower, showering, and then stepping out and putting it all back on. Like, that's just, like, crazy talk to me. Like, obviously, everybody goes through the, what do you call it? The, you know, the playing the character stuff, like the role-playing and stuff. But, like, I haven't exactly got that far. Normally, I'm just happy enough not to be dying. Which, you know, we're currently possibly dying, so I can't even be happy about that at the minute. What else we got here? We got cinnamon. We got processed cheese. Fantastic. Well, we've got food to hold ourselves out for the morning in this place, and I'll just get the saucepan and the other thing filled up. I'll probably move her into one of the bedrooms. Get her some fresh bandages, and well, I could get her a fresh bandage basically now. Still bitten and infected. Fresh bandage. Let's get you cleaned up. It must be coming up to like midnight. Let's get those washed up. And then we'll get you into bed. Let's get past that. Cool. God, your clothes are destroyed. I gotta get a fresh clothing. Make her sleep in here because this looks like it's got a pillow. So just pop that on. Close the curtains. I got a bit of privacy for that. I don't want you to sleep on the ground. Can I not get you to sleep on the bed? There we go. Yes. Okay. I probably could have given her more food. I don't know if I could wake her up. She could die in her sleep. I can't wake her. There we go. All right, let's remove that. Very severe damage. Yeah, I think we're on the death run now. Get your fresh bandage. That looks like that's actively going down. Yeah, it was. Get you a couple of burgers. I don't think she's going to survive. I don't know, but like, I don't think she's going to. We went from like minor damage. Maybe if I had have given her more food before we went to sleep, maybe she could have done it. But yeah, doesn't look that way. She has slept until morning though. I'll get that other bandage cleaned up. I think she's gonna die, realistically. I think let's wash the bandage so we've got a spare one. So my thoughts are kind of like maybe sit her down and like speed up time and just see if we can manage this or if she's gonna pass. Because if she's gonna pass, she might as well pass in a house like just down the street. There's nothing special in here. We can read a book. She's been tended to as far as her health. Could you sit down? She's had food. I could give her more. I feel like this is wasting it. Because I don't think it's going to like fix her. I'll give her... You're not supposed to be holding on to that, love. Or that. There we go. Okay, you can have the... I guess she's going to automatically drink from that if she's thirsty. Full stomach gives healing buff. Like, it should. Like, she's got a lot of food on her, and we got a lot of extra food in this house. But she is at very severe damage at this point. The other thing, too, is that I ignored trying to feed her and trying to do stuff for her for a while. So, it could offset the health loss and possibly save your life. Maybe. I'm trying to feed her as we go. Her bandages aren't getting as dirty, but she is kind of like losing the battle here. I'll move her into kitchen in a moment. I may have to move her into kitchen as is because she doesn't have more food on her. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep her near enough to eat. Let's eat the pineapple. I noticed that like every time she's on critical damage, how's that ketchup? Oh man, I feel like this is 100% a losing battle. Even though I've got like some pretty okay stuff here. Okay, she's good again. She's still dying. Now her bandage is dirty. Hold on. I kind of want her to either die or live already. But I don't know how long you've got to fight an infection before you're just magically gonna live. We're also almost out of food here, which means I'll probably have to move house again. I can eat these, and then we can move. Does anybody know how long it takes from, like, point of infection to, like, potentially surviving? Because... if it's possible, like Keelan was saying, then I'm not sure how long I have to fight against health. Because I can keep pumping her full of food. I can keep finding stuff where we're near a lot of houses and stuff. But, like, I don't think it's going to offset it for long enough. And I don't have a weapon if I have to fight anything. Hey, Ziggosaurus. Is this modded or vanilla 42? It's just vanilla. I'm basically like a mostly vanilla player for most games, so I don't really play with mods. But yeah, my person, this is our first life, and she's already been bitten. And I wasted all the time that I could be spending with my precious TV running around. I've got a car in town, but yeah, well, let's put it on life and living. Yeah, I don't know if it's survivable at this point. We're getting around. We're having a look at stuff. If I had brought my can opener down, maybe we could have. Can I eat that? Why can't I eat that? Why is it saying I can't eat it? Hold up a second. Can I eat that? Oh, you're too full. Okay, so I can't actively eat something at the moment. I do have a spare band. Band-aid. So we could use that. He might not have survived and just needs some time to recover. What's it, if not? It's 3 days without healing buffs, I suppose. I don't know how many days have passed, unfortunately. She's got a fever. Increasing danger of becoming rat food. Lovely. I don't think we're winning this one. Honestly. We've been trying. Oh, we could take the burnt option. If I could keep her alive long enough to prevent her from being a zombie, we could take the burnt route. Oh, man. I don't think that would be worth it. It would be the same problem. Honestly, though, if I lost it to that, I would probably honestly just start a fresh map again, because it would be cutting the loss of like literally like 2 nights. It's not that much different. That sounds like the water's off. Oh, the water is turned off. Ah, that would be why she woke up when she did last night. Okay. Alright. So vanilla, you're bitten, which means you don't go too far into like explanations and stuff. I'm enjoying like bumbling around as much as I can. It's 5 bites of vanilla. Well, so far, somebody reckons we've got a small percentage of chance, which is similar to like the burnt food. I ate the burnt food and I died from that on number 7. And so we're back around to number 1. And like so far, my person's in critical damage. We're not in, what was it before? Very critical damage or some shit? Let me take that watermelon with me. I don't want to be carrying around a shit ton of like excess water. And we can put that away, put the water glass. I'm so tempted to be like, you know, in the event that my person dies, I'm really tempted to start another fresh map since we died so soon. But it's not like even that, because last time round, the only reason why we lasted as long as we did was I spent all the time inside learning how to play the game. That was literally the difference. Because if I had have spent some more time outside, it would have been just the same. Oh, this is interesting. I haven't seen a storage room. I haven't seen a storage room upstairs. Hey, weapon. Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh, this is a run with the... Was it the bit character still? Yeah. No, so... how do I put it? My last map, we had 8 lives on that map. I got bitten. No, I ate the burnt food at life number 7 and I died in my car overnight. That was with high thirst. And I thought that I died from the high thirst because I put her to sleep without making her drink water and she died during the night. And then my next person up, my number 8, I took her for a walk because I wanted to go and travel up towards Louisville, and I'd never been. And it turned to nighttime while we were on the road, and I got trapped on the wrong side of a fence that I didn't know existed. And so I ended up dying out there, and I'm like, you know what? It's about time I start again. Because I was going to play through to number 10, but now, give me that. I know I've got one in my car, but this will be fine. But yeah, anyway, I ended up like refreshing, and that's where we are at the moment. We've got like life number 1, but we've gotten fucking bitten. So yeah, I don't know for how long she's gonna survive. I've got a car in town. We just got another car that's even bigger. We found a really cool, what was it called? Like a supply place, like an army supply place kind of thing. And that was pretty cool. I got like a whole bunch of like, what do you call them? Like big like jerry cans and all sorts of stuff in that place. It was really good. But, yeah, I don't think she's going to survive. We've been, like, going for a few days, so she's highly critical damage again. Alright, let's change this over. I don't know if I've got... That's right, I've got the Band-Aid. I find this funny. A Band-Aid's going to cover that. But yeah, let's go clean up the other 2. At least I got a pipe now. Let's wash my bandages. She is starting to be out of breath, though. She's got the fever. She's weepy. She's at breaking point. She is thirsty. Critical. Minor pain. Overloaded. She shouldn't be overloaded. The watermelon. Yeah, no. Can she eat? Do I have to cut this up? Probably. Can I... You know what? I'd love to be able to just drop it and that equals food. Is there a knife in this place? Because I don't think that there is. I'd love to be able to use the bottle opener on it, realistically. If you have questions, happy to answer. Really enjoy you learning this game. It's lots of fun with figuring out the mechanics. Yeah, no, I have been enjoying, like, figuring it out kind of thing. I've spent more time playing the game without, like, water and electricity so far than I have actually, like, playing with and stuff. So it coming back around full circle to this is something. Let me just chuck that back in there because I obviously can't use that. I've got a few rags, so I could fix that up, but I need to go find food, and I would like to clean up the bandage because I think the bandage is giving us a bit better chance. So I'll go to next house, and I'll see if I can find some more food and stuff. But not the death by burnt oyster. I just like the fact that it is a burnt oyster, you know? Like, the amount of effort you've got to put in to burn a fucking oyster. Yeah, I ended up eating, like, a chicken wing from one of those things. I also have not yet walked into a house with an alarm on it in this run yet. It's kind of nice. We've got uncooked stuff. Well, we've still got electricity for a little bit longer. Have we got anything around here that I could just, like... I should have brought my can opener with me, realistically. I don't know if we've got time to cook these. I also know that I'm well and truly past, like, my stream time, but I just want to see if we can get her to survive. Oh, there's pizza in there. Sick. Well, let's chuck these in here. It'll either survive or it won't. Let's see, what do we got? 200's fine. If you could give me up to that. So I'll keep, like, foraging while we're doing this. Any books? There's a photo album. Not sure. Oh, that's where I go. Okay. Vice grip, tennis ball. Tennis ball's not food. And my bandage is dirty again. Hold on. What is Australian cuisine like? Is it just Vegemite, lol? Well, that's pretty, kind of, you know, douchey thing to say. Just like anywhere else in the world, I eat food like regular people, you know? It'd be like me making an assumption about wherever the fuck you're from and being like, oh, do you only eat this one thing? Like, yeah, that's kind of rude. Get a drink. Sick. Was it? You are, yes. Yeah, no, she's pretty well fucking sick. The fact that she's got the fever, I think she's doing pretty good. I still wouldn't like to see her try to, like, lay down with this. You know, I think that that would be a bit rip. Let's see. Pizza slice, we've got to not eat that. Let's put that in the cupboard. Cooked, uncooked. I'll eat these as they become cooked. She's got terminal now. Unless one of these things cooks and we can, like, pump that into her, we'll, here we go, cooked. Eat all of it. It's not going to save her. If she's going to die, I'd rather walk her outside onto, like, the main road or something like that. I can always, like, grab the car and mow her down later. Alright, I don't think that that stopped. No, it did not. Okay, come on, food. You can do it. I think the other thing, too, is we've been mostly just fighting against the time of her dying by feeding her and resting her and stuff. Like, if I put her to sleep, she's going to die. Guaranteed. There we go. We can... 2 full. Okay, so I can't make her eat more right this minute. I don't think I could buff her with enough good food. Fresh cooked, give me that. Okay, we could turn that off. Alright, I'm going to walk her out to the road. And, like, there's TV and everything, but I think the power is going to go off. And I'm just, like, not 100% sure if I want to, like, I could definitely, like, proceed with this, but we'll be in the same kind of situation we were before. where I just don't have what do you call it? I'm not gonna have the skills and stuff. Like looking at my skills, we got like 2 in carpentry, which is more than in most cases I got. We've got 2 in cooking, which is neither here nor there. We got some mechanics buffing. Got agriculture, which is neither here nor there. Fitness was pretty high. Strength is pretty high. Light-footed and sneaking is 1. First aid's 1. Foraging's 1. Foraging's like neither here nor there. We got her overweight though, with all this extra feeding. But like, as soon as I can eat this, I'll make her eat it. But yeah, we made her eat so much she's now got a second trait. Because she only had wakeful, you know. I think she's going to die, but I'm trying to get her up near the car. She's not going to probably make it that far. Let's get her out towards the road. I think she's out of breath. She can eat. Come on, you can eat it. She's going to die on the main road. As long as she dies near something I can recognize, it should be fine. I don't know. I'll have like probably, because as I said, next week, I'm pretty sure next week is like a 50-50 if I'm gonna be streaming Friday. Whereas, you know, the following Friday, I'm definitely not streaming because the last week of the month, I'm doing a closer in a home. Now, I prefer leaving them outside. I hate trying to fight them in a building. Like, I know it's easy enough to trap them somewhere, but, like, she's just down the road from the auto place. Like, she'll just scurry around on the road, you know. The only thing I do want to do is, if I could, is just drop these couple of things off her and drop that off her. Maybe, let's see what else I can drop off her. Oh, there she goes. Okay, she didn't get everything off. She survived 10 days, 4 hours, and killed 60 zombies. It's not too bad. I'm not going to pick another character at the moment because I don't know if I'm going to progress or if I'm going to try again. Because, like, I'd really like to get my first character past the point of, like, the cutoff. You know, she was so close too. She was, like, a day or 2 away from the water cutting off. And she would have been only a few more days away from the power cutting off, give